Hey everybody, it's Busy Little Bee. Welcome back to my channel. I'm blown away and annoyed and pissed off and confused. I don't understand why Breezy is doing what she's doing for views or for attention or because she wants to look like some saint or something. But she is now covering someone who is actively harming their child on camera. And while she says, we need CPS in on this, she doesn't tell us this woman's. All we know of this woman, the mom, the abuser, is that her first name is Heather. We didn't hear where she lives. We didn't hear what state even. There is a national CAA hotline, and I have it in the description of this video. So if you want to call or text them, you can on that number. There is also a website where you can report things, and that is also in the description. But this whole thing just doesn't sit right with me in the way that she monetized it. She was getting super chats while she was showing this stuff. And maybe because Breezy was not abused as a child, which I'm glad, because no child should go through that. But I did. I did. And you know what? I would be pissed off if someone was making my parent even more angry while I'm in the home. Because all that anger is going to be taken out on that child. But you continuing to cover this on YouTube and not getting authorities involved, it's like those, predator stings that they tried to do, the amateur ones, where they didn't alert the police and law enforcement and they just came out looking like assholes and exposing a pedo. But there were no legal repercussions. You should probably do shit like this in the right way, like making phone calls, sending emails, get a hold of the local authorities where this woman is at if you are really that intent on doing something. I have a few clips. They do not show any of this woman or the child. These are simply to point out Breezy's words. So don't worry about that. No trigger warnings. We're just talking about the hypocrisy. Because Breezy wants to look like a better person. That's why she covers people like Chantal, Shani, MFW, and now this person, her name is Heather. That's why she does this, because she knows she is a shit human being. She cannot even get it together enough to get a job when she's got a child to take care of. She'd rather come onto YouTube and watch the darkest shit she can find.
She retired from that because it hurt her hands. She's too old now, but she really just realized begging for money online is less work.
You'd know all about that, wouldn't you, Breezy?
So Heather moved to this property about 2 years ago with her friend Roxanne and Matthew, which I'll refer to as RO. Well, sorry.
The woman who gets so mad about people supposedly doxing her daughter by saying her nickname. Oh, sorry.
That's their names. Anyways, so they bought the land. CPS has been contacted and her first case was closed. However, another case was opened up about a month ago. They've contacted her ex, his family, her family. They've done a few visits to which she refused them talking with E alone, claiming he's autistic and can't be without her. The last time she allowed them to come, she claimed they told her spanking is okay. We're going to watch that clip, you guys. We're going to watch that. There's no easy way to get into this. It sucks. It's going to be horrible and very unpleasant. So the best way I can respect you guys is just being flat out honest. It's awful.
Then why show it? I don't understand. Why show it? If it's so awful, Breezy, why are you rebroadcasting it and monetizing it? Why?
I know this is really hard, you guys, but this needs to be clipped and shared far and wide.
This needs to be sent to authorities, and you should probably tell your audience where she lives so they can do that. But this doesn't need to be shared. We don't need to continue sharing CA.
CPS, where are you?
So you literally said you wanted.
Can you imagine as a child, this poor kid, my heart breaks for him, as a child, just waiting to know you're going to get spanked. and you know it's coming as soon as this live stream ends. Like, can you imagine how anxious, and it must be so scary.
It is. It really, really is when you are that child. It's extremely scary. I'm glad you don't understand. But what you also don't understand is you're not helping. This is not helping. This is you profiting off of this boy's trauma.
So it gets worse. I wish I could say, this was it. She hits E in a clip coming up.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I found this by mistake. I didn't even mean to. It just happened. And at first I thought she was like a happy hippie lady living her best life. And I'm like, oh, wow, like this will be fun. Within 6 minutes, I knew something was seriously wrong.
So, of course, after all this nonsense, people are commenting on this live stream, right? One of them was Pew Pew Tasha. And she said, you need to delete this. If you wanted to call this person out, there's a better way to do it. And it's not like this, Breezy. Breezy replied. She said, let me know if you can think of any better ways. CPS is involved in not helping. No one is really covering it. She is no longer cooperating with them. I feel so bad for E. I get you hate me, but I'm doing this hoping to help. As many people are asking me to cover this and emailing me more horrible info. People have been trying to help E for a while. And then Tasha responds and says, I don't hate you, Breezy. I just don't like some of the stuff you do. If you want to cover something like this, you can provide commentary without showing the actual violence. Demonetize the stream as well, because it comes off like you are profiting off a child's abuse and at the same time re-victimizing him by showing his abuse while making money. You know how Breezy does. The comment was deleted. So then what does Breezy do? She slides into Tasha's DMs and says, I didn't mean to delete your comment. You can leave it again. Sure, Breezy. Sure. We all believe you. I know that Breezy wants people to think that she had good intentions and she was just so shocked and horrified that she had to, rebroadcast it to thousands of people? One more time, the National CA hotline is 800-422-4453 and the website is childhelphotline.org. Go ahead and do what you can. Just don't encourage this kind of content because we need less of it. Thank you guys for watching. I know this was kind of a downer, but I wanted to bring it to light because nobody's really talking about it. And I don't know, it did not sit right with me. So I wanted to put my opinion out and see what you guys think. Ask for feedback. Am I wrong? I usually hear I'm wrong in a lot of videos, so just let me know, why I'm wrong if I am. But thank you for watching. This is a very important subject, and we need to stop commodifying this kind of crap. I'll see you guys next time.